What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 24 online CFM game. We are now in week 13 of the 2026 season here in the Premier Madden League. Our Los Angeles Rams have one more game before a late week 14 bye, and we travel to the Sin City to take on the Las Vegas Raiders, who are led by their new franchise quarterback, the second overall pick of this year's draft, rookie Arch Manning. This will be a fun game, but for our Los Angeles Rams, we are just trying to crawl our way to the bye week. Injuries have stockpiled the last couple of weeks for our Rams, and entering this game, we are down 3 starting offensive linemen, and this is a recipe for disaster against a Raiders team that has one of the best pass rushing groups in the entire league, being led by Mad Max Crosby, Tyree Wilson, and one of the best young defensive tackles in the league, Walter Nolan. So we'll see how we handle that, but if there's one thing that we know we can do well, it's run the rock with the rookie running back CJ Donaldson. CJ last week put the team on his back, got over 250 rushing yards, 5 rushing touchdowns. That seems unrealistic, but we were able to get it done in a victory over the Minnesota Vikings. Even with Devon Jackson missing that game with a bruised sternum, we were still able to get it done. Thankfully, Devon is back in the lineup this week, and we also have the return of Julian Fleming. We have not seen Julian Fleming in action since a Week 8 game against the Denver Broncos, where Fleming went for over 250 yards in the first half. Then the next week, Fleming did get injured in that CPU game against the New York Jets, and he finally gets to come back for a little warm-up before we go into the bye and into the stretch run of the season. And Julian Fleming, since we last saw him, actually got an in-game upgrade and got a speed burst. So a boost, whatever. He got 99 speed. He got +1 speed, and he's now to max 99 speed. Obviously, Julian Fleming has already been a burner for us. He's taking the top off the defense no matter who guards him. But 99 speed, I mean, that's different. That's as good as it gets. So we'll see what he can do. We'll take a shot to him at some point and see what we can get. The Las Vegas Raiders have had an up and down season so far. They are 5-7 entering today's game. Arch has had some highs, he's had some lows, and the Raiders are now on the fringes of playoff contention. So that means every game down the stretch is a must-win game, of course, including this week. So they're going to have that must-win mentality. We have to match it. The talking is over. It's time to play ball. We are underway at Allegiant Stadium for the Rams and the Raiders to do battle. Also, we have a rookie running back in the game besides CJ Donaldson. Dylan Edwards has been one of the most electric young players in the league, but we held him in check on the first 2 plays of the game. Third down, Arch clean pocket, perfect pass to Kobe Prentice for the first down. The Raiders are down their #1 passing target, Rome Odunze, so that's going to make our life a little bit easier playing defense. Odunze, of course, has world-class speed, so we don't have to worry about that too much, but Arch, wow, humdinger, a dime to Dylan Edwards. The rookie connection has the Raiders fans on their feet in salute. Manning outracing the pressure from Ashton Gulott, put it on the money, even off balance. Arch Manning is that guy, I suppose, and we gotta put some respect on his name. I figured if we put some pressure on him, it wouldn't be able to materialize the fact that we had Brian Burns on the running back, which is a mismatch. Brian Burns is supposed to be rushing the passer, but I figured, we didn't need perfect coverage if we got pressure. Didn't really play out that way, now did it? Now we're facing a third down and 11, and out the trips, we're going to keep it with Jalen Henderson, one man to beat. Oh, he got by him, but Carlton Davis cleans up on the backside and prevents the first down. So it's a 3 and out to start for our Rams. Not the most inspiring start to the game, but oh, that is going to inspire number 80 to take a trip to the sidelines and not return. Ro Torrance was not playing around. Ro Torrance is our nickel corner, but he's kind of a hybrid. He's built like a safety, and he can make those big plays in the run game and on special teams, as you guys saw there. Empty the backfield for the rookie on second down. Man, he's got to get this play off. and the Raiders had to burn a timeout. So that's actually their second charge timeout of the first half already, as Dylan Edwards did not get the first down. Delpit got in there, prevented first down yardage. Next play, Josh Jacobs didn't get it. He lost half a yard. Ashton Gallant makes the play. It's 4th down and 1 at their own 36. The Raiders on the field with two superstar backs. Who's going to get the ball? Are they going to get the snap off? They do. Donald can't make the play. Edwards still going, falling forward, and did not get it. Wow, Aaron Donald, I mean, credit him for the initial pop, but he was not able to make the tackle, and eventually a number of Rams got in there. Still, Edwards gave a great effort, and I thought they were about to bail him out, but we forced the turnover on downs. We have great field position, 3rd and 4, out of the reach, maybe not. RJ Maryland, both feet in. Next play, it's Cooper Kupp in the end zone for the touchdown. On the bubble, Cooper Kupp, nice catch and run. But we got to salute RJ Maryland for that grab on 3rd down, because, I mean, that was an impossible ball to catch. It was a poor accuracy thrown to the sidelines, and not only did RJ make the catch, he had the perfect 2-tap on the sidelines, and we were able to keep that drive going. So yeah, great play by RJ. He's really the unsung hero of that drive, as we now have a tie ball game with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. That's going to back the Raiders up, holding on the left tackle Miller, as we have Dylan Edwards nowhere to run with Gabe Hall and Aaron Donald, both superstars, inside. And we have another holding penalty, which we're actually going to decline. I mean, 1st and 26 sounds very nice, but you know what? We'll just get a stop here, bring up a 3rd down and 7, and try to hold Arch in check. We'll see if we get burned for that decision. We'll find out after this play, I suppose. Arch Manning, that's a floater that's picked off. Bo Braid with the theft. And I guess we were rewarded, I suppose. There was a window to get that ball in. I feel like what a perfect pass. That could have been a 1st down from Las Vegas. They just didn't get that. And sometimes, you know, you play a defense where there might be something open, but you ask the quarterback, can you make that perfect pass? We talked about that in the Week 11 game against the Commanders, where it's like, yeah, that pass might be there, but it also might not. C.J. Donaldson going ham all the way to the 3-yard line. Donaldson still got that magic in his cleats, and he's like a battering ram trying to get in there, a yard short of the end zone. Next play, good block from Chubb, and C.J.'s in for 6. That's why he's got the 6 on his back, because that's all he does. He scores touchdowns. I mean, C.J. Donaldson, he gets at least 1 touchdown a week, it feels like. I'm pretty sure he's over 20 rushing touchdowns on the year, and it's week 13. So, I mean, this is really good by C.J. Donaldson, it must be said. I don't say historic pace, but we're getting there as far as, you know, all-time touchdowns in a season, right? LaDainian Tomlinson set that record in 06, and C.J. Donaldson's having that kind of impact for us. Maybe not as much as a receiving back as LT, prime LT, but as we are not able to get the 3rd down stop, I mean, C.J. brings his own mix into the table that makes him so special and so valuable in this Rams offense that didn't really need the addition of C.J. Donaldson, but I don't know what we would do without it at this point, right? The 31st pick of the draft is doing big things. We have the 2nd, 3rd down of the drive. Wow, one of our defensive tackles just froze his feet and allowed Manning to deliver a perfect pass to the running back for the 1st down. Manning, next play. That was nearly intercepted. Should have been caught there by Bond, but Arch has been struggling a little bit with that accuracy. 8 for 10, and those 2 misses, I mean, those were just 2 bad throws by Arch. Oh, wow! That was a pretty solid delivery by Manning, but that was a bang play. And I suppose advantage Bo Braid. I thought he did not get there in time, and we might have had defensive pass interference. But the refs kind of turn a blind eye, and we'll take that, I suppose. We'll force the punt. Nothing's here. 3-man rush eventually getting there, and nothing was open on the backside as we tried to max protect. Next play, screen pass cannot even develop, and at this point, we're really starting to suffer with this backup offensive line. Here's Julian Fleming. Oh, he took the top off. 99 speed. What can you do? a whole lot, I suppose, as Fleming flips the field position on 3rd down and long. 2nd down, open gap, CJ Donaldson breaking ankles, a goal to go now at the 8 for the Los Angeles Rams, looking for a 2-possession lead. Donaldson looking for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Oh, it's Jalen with the keeper. And Jalen will just be left as the weeper as we lose yards. 3rd down, Jalen with the run, out the 2-minute warning, and that play never stood a chance. Not really great blocking up front. I mean, at the very least, we want Jalen Henderson to have a one-on-one and just make a guy miss or just run through him in that situation, or just have the touchdown. But, as we keep on talking about, we have 3 backup offensive linemen against one of the best front fours in the entire league, and stuff like that is going to happen. So, not a great goal line sequence for us. We end up taking 3. Now here are the Raiders with a minute to go in the half. My goodness, Brian Burns screaming off the edge. Arch still able to get it off. It's a 1st down. And it looks like the Raiders are going to hold on to that final timeout, so time will continue to tick. It's a draw play. Up high goes Arch. Nice zigzag by Dylan Edwards, who lost the ball on the ground and picked up by the Raiders. They get the recovery. They do not get the 1st down because the ball went backward behind the line to gain. And now only 23 seconds left and counting. Screen pass, Dylan Edwards. He wants the 1st down and the sidelines. He got both. Even though he lost the ball afterwards, that's going to be credited as a fumble. That'll be a catch. Michael Meyer working the middle of the field. Takes a big hit. Down to the 34-yard line. The Raiders are... Looks like they're going to hold on to that timeout and use it at the very end here. Wait until 3 seconds to go. Smart by Las Vegas, because if they call that timeout right away, you have no timeouts. You put your rookie quarterback in the field, you put him under pressure. Now you get to attempt a field goal. I say attempt, it is a make, but we've seen our Rams block field goals in the last 2 games, so it's definitely on the table. I don't know what magic I found using the defensive tackle in there, but it worked out for us in the last 2 games, so I tried it again with Gabe Hall. It's not supposed to work a lot, so I can see why we didn't get it, but I mean, now on those field goals, especially long field goals where you don't get the perfect accuracy from the opponent, it's on the table for us. And that's all you can ask for, I suppose, as CJ Donaldson in a hand fight, not able to get the 1st down, brings up 3rd and inches. You know where the ball is going, and CJ Donaldson moving the chains. I mean, look, we just got to give it to CJ in those situations because, look, if we drop back the pass, this is what can happen. Max Crosby immediately in there, and Jalen Henderson, he's hurt. He is hurt. He's knocked out the game. So we have the backup Sam Howell checking in. Empty set. Howell lets it fly. Takes a shot. Oh, and so does Cooper Kupp. That was an impossible ball to grab as we saw Jalen holding his arm, holding his wrist. It's a dislocated wrist for Jalen Henderson as poor Sam Howell is smoked on that 3rd down pass attempt. And if we thought it was bad enough with backups, now we have the backup quarterback in the game for the rest of this one and for the foreseeable future. I don't know how long a dislocated elbow is going to knock Jalen out, but it sounds like it's going to be a multi-week injury, and we'll just have to prepare for playing with more Sam Howell. We did it earlier in the regular season, and I mean, we went through the process of the backup quarterbacks with Robbie Ashford, the rookie, and Sam Howell, the now vet, I suppose we'll call him in 2026, as this 3rd down is a perfect pass from Arch Manning. So we go to Sam. We know what he can do and what we can't, and we'll just try to continue what we're doing defensively mainly to try to win this game, because offense might not come as easy unless CJ Donaldson can truly backpack. But here we are on defense and just continuing to ask Arch Manning to throw perfect passes, and every once in a while he misses the mark. It brings up a 3rd down, and then Arch shows his resiliency, shows his potential, and gets a conversion, keeps the drive going. Next play, Manning! Don't want to throw it around Devon Jackson. That's the sleeping giant that you don't want to wake up. Manning's on fire. He's got a man wide open. It's Brandon Ennis. That's another rookie-to-rookie connection for the Las Vegas Raiders in for 6. Arch on fire, and now the PAT by McNulty. Up and good. We are tied at 17 apiece. And I talked about how we were crawling to the finish line. Oh, we are limping at this point, and I don't know if we're going to be able to limp there and get our 10th win of the regular season before our bye week. It's looking pretty dicey right now. I need Sam to show me something because we're going to C.J. Donaldson. He's doing all he can. Maybe C.J. Donaldson can do everything, but I mean, surely the opponent's going to key in at some point and make us beat them in the air as we do decently here. Travis Kelce, gain of 5 on first down. Look at the spin move by Crosby. The interception by Jalen Catalon. Oh, we try to fit one into a tight window. I believe that was Calvin Ridley, and now Aaron Donald is hurt, and I'm just shaking my head. Like, what else? Who else do you want to take from me, right? All right, Aaron Donald's not on the field as Manning's picked off. The sleeping giant has been awoken. Devon Jackson with the interception, and boy, do we need 28 to do one of those big plays that 28 does so often, because we're going to have to win this game with defense. It seems like at this point, the offense is truly floundering, and poor Sam Howell might join Jalen in the blue tent if he continues to take hits. Third down, watch out! Oh, he got smoked again! There's plays to be made. There's just not time to be had at this point, and if we do not get positive yards on first and second down and we face these third down and longs, we might as well just punt the ball on third down, because it seems to be a near impossible task to protect the quarterback long enough to be able to get a play past the line of scrimmage. As Las Vegas, they can smell blood in the water, right? This is a big drive to take over the momentum of the game. Josh Jacobs doing just that, just on the fringes of the red zone. The Raiders looking to take the lead on this drive with any score. They go up tempo, they stick with Jacobs. No! Devon Jackson, look at him, unleashed, coast to coast on a runaway train. Next stop, the end zone. Oh, he's got the S on his chest. Devon Jackson is Superman. Clark Kent has left the building. It's Superman dancing in the end zone. The Rams back on top. It's a Devon Jackson third quarter takeover. Wow. I don't know if our offense can score anymore in this game, but the defense still has that potential as Jackson. No way. He makes the tackle at the Raiders' 11-yard line. There's 10 Devon Jacksons on the field, it must feel like, for the Las Vegas Raiders. Now Manning, confidence flustered, throwing a jump ball. That will go incomplete. Manning had a great start to the game, now faces a big third down. Pressure, throwing, lobbing, swatted away by Grant Delpit, who made a great play to recover. It looked like Azariah Thomas got beat on the play, but the safety help pays off. We forced the punt at the end of the third quarter. Antonio Gibson past midfield, shaking off a defender and down to the 43. And we get some great starting field position, which is what we need right now. I don't know if our offense can move downfield, but defense and special teams, if they can contribute, and a little bit of C.J. Donaldson sprinkled in there, could be enough to win this game. But we need a third down conversion. We need Sam Howell to step up and fire and miss. Oh, no way. Donaldson was open for a surefire first down. Instead, Chase McLaughlin, 56 yards away, is good to get us a 2-possession lead. And I've been talking about it. That's all defense, all special teams. We went 3 and out offensively and got 3 points. We'll take that. And I mean, it should have been a first down, but I mean, this is the reality we are in right now. There's no use of complaining about it. We just have to adapt on the fly and do what we can to win this game. We are in survival mode. We are in fight or flight, and we are surely fighting right now. We're fighting off all the demons, and we just got to survive for 8 more minutes, I suppose, but it's not going to be easy, as that's going to be caught by Isaiah Bond. We're not going to be able to sneak out the building by any means. It seems like the Raiders and Madden have a lot of hands to deal us before this game is over with. Dylan Edwards beating Azariah Thomas on the whip route, getting a first down. Raiders in the end zone. They're going up tempo, trying to shorten this drive up. Maybe score here. Michael Mayer. Ah, he got stuck in the mud. Couldn't quite accelerate, but he stumbles all the way to the 4. Taking a long time to get this play off. Jackson in the backfield. Devon Jackson taking down the rookie Edwards. A loss of a bunch. Second down, man in motion. Gonna get the sweep. It's Ennis. And he's met on the boundaries by Azariah Thomas. Another loss on back-to-back plays for the Raiders. Oh man, they need a rebound here on third down, going up tempo. Arch is running around like a chicken with no head and throws the ball away. What a goal line stand by the Los Angeles Rams as the Raiders put McNulty on the field to kick 3. And that's a big win for our defense. We kind of got dog walked downfield, but we stood up strong. We needed to the most. And who else but Devon Jackson to set the tempo on that first down? As Sam Howell and the offense looking to chew some clock on this drive. Maybe end the game, but at least march it down for a couple of first downs. Make it difficult on the Las Vegas Raiders. Every first down so critical, allows us to chew more clock. Robbie Ashford in the game, and CJ Donaldson going the wrong way. Tyree Wilson splitting the double team. Second down, Ashford stepping up and down after a gain of 5, scrambling, but it's third down and long. How do we convert this? Probably not by passing the ball, and we are going to call a timeout with 2:40 remaining, and I think we just have to run this ball, but I mean, then again, why not just go 5 wide with the backup quarterback, the backup offensive line, but the superstar receiver, Julian Fleming. You got to go to your go-to guys on go-to plays. Third down and 8, draw something up for Julian, see if he can bail us out. He does just that. Slant underneath, first down conversion, nice run after the catch. We hit the 2-minute warning. It's Sam Howell on the read option. He's going to lose 2 yards there, keeping it himself. The Raiders not calling a timeout very curiously, so we are going to very gladly chew more clock. We'll give it to CJ Donaldson, second down, first thing outside. CJ, great run all the way to the 39-yard line. That is field goal range. McLaughlin made a 56-yarder earlier in the quarter, but we can end the game on this third down. Chubb is in. Chubb's got the ball, but he does not have the first down, putting Nick Chubb in the game for his high carrying rating. Now here we go to potentially ice the game. Chase McLaughlin is good. That was sketchy. You guys saw that kick accuracy. That was far from perfect. We were very close to missing our first field goal in a long time with Chase McLaughlin. I don't know how that went in, to be honest, but we'll take it. So we're up by 10. It's a minute to go, and Las Vegas missing another pass with Arch Manning. You got to think maybe they try to get in the field goal range, kick that field goal, then go for the onside. We'll see how they play it. Obviously, we're going to protect over the top for the rest of this drive, for the rest of this game, and keep it in bounds. What a tackle by Ro Torrance. We talked about his great hybrid abilities. They show up on that play. The Raiders hold on to their final timeout. On third down, here's the pressure. Brian Burns. That's why we brought him into town, to make big plays on big passing downs. Here we go, fourth down in the game. Arch drop back, Arch firing, got his man. He should have first down yardage, but he definitely stayed in bounds, and that's going to force the Raiders to burn their final timeout with 31 ticks remaining. Manning 5 wide, pressure is on, he's protected. He goes to Edwards, going the wrong way, and they stopped the clock for him. I don't know how in the world that's a clock stoppage. He went backward and got forced out of bounds. But nonetheless, here we go. Manning, nothing's there. Bombing, double coverage. Picked off. Bo Braid calls game. And trips on his own man right there. I was trying to give myself up, and I believe that's why he tripped. While I tried to give myself up, we tripped on a Lucon, but we get Sam Howell in there for a bend of the knee, and we will avert crisis and somehow pull off the dub on the road with a crippled ball squad. And hey, man, shout out to Las Vegas, man. They played a really good game. That was a fun game. It's just, it was a little bit, I don't want to say annoying, but it was definitely messing with us. All those injuries, it was stockpiling, and it just felt like, who else at this point, right? You take away our quarterback, you take away Aaron Donald. Was Fleming going to be struck by lightning in the dome next? I mean, I would have not been too surprised, but thankfully, CJ Donaldson was still up there. He didn't have a sensational game, but he got his good yardage in good situations, and really at the end of the day, it was Devon Jackson that was the superstar this week that literally won us the game, I feel like, because that third quarter, everything was going wrong, and Devon Jackson saved the day. Back-to-back picks and the pick 6 to get us that lead in the fourth quarter that ultimately was somewhat insurmountable. There's no way we win that game without the third quarter that Devon Jackson put together. There's no shot. So shout out to him, and now we got to check out what the damage is as far as injuries, because Aaron Donald suffered a dislocated elbow. Jalen Henderson's going to be knocked out for multiple weeks. Thank God we have the bye coming up, but we're going to need a lot more than a bye week to help us redeem ourselves from all of these banged up bodies that we currently got in the IR. And Jalen Henderson is out for the next 7 weeks. Yikes. If you do the math, that means Jalen Henderson is gone until the divisional round of the playoffs, which means Jalen Henderson might have just suffered a season-ending injury, because there's no guarantee we make it to the divisional round of the playoffs. There's not even a guarantee we make it to the playoffs. We do have 10 wins, so we are in a pretty good spot at this point, but still, we're going to need Sam Howell now to keep our season alive. Thankfully, the Aaron Donald injury, it's 2 weeks, but that rolls over into our bye next week, and then he'll be back after the bye. So we're not going to be missing Aaron Donald for any longer. And, a lot of our defensive line depth should be back next week. Byron Young should be back. Rayshon Benny should be back. So a lot of these bodies that we're missing on our pass rush should be in full force, and we need them because after the bye week, 2 of our next 3 games are against the Seattle Seahawks, with a game against Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs in Kansas City in between, and that's going to be a pivotal stretch for us to try to win the NFC West division. But hey, man, I suppose we'll just be happy about our 10 wins and bite our tongues and try to just compete after the bye week, right? You just got to play the hand that's dealt to you, and we've been dealt some tricky hands, and we're trying to make the best of it right now. So, man, the script is never easy with these Los Angeles Rams, I suppose, but it's been a fun season so far, and we'll see how the outlook is after the bye. So leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Subscribe for more Madden 24 online games, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.